thing. Every week we're going to give out our picks. Every week, the professional bettors, the wise guys, they're going to have opinions about what we talk about on Tuesday. It's a given. Normally, they don't like what we're saying, and we're going to get some criticism. We're going to get some feedback. We're going to get some pushback. They'll call Simon. They'll tell him what they think, as usual, on Thursdays every week. It's time for Sharp Calls.
I have to answer this phone.
Yeah, and it feels like we only get a little disagreement. But this week, we can start with the things that maybe we're just on the other side of a lot of these professionals. Talked about how we like Atlanta. Know a lot of pros that are like the 49ers once again.
I'm kind of glad,
pros.
by the way.
Huh?
I'm kind of glad.
Yeah, but again, my pushback to them is like, weren't you guys the same ones shouting from the rooftops how amazing of a spot last week was for the 49ers against an overrated Bucs team? See ya.
Okay.
But I just got I shockingly got a good amount of calls about that one. Got a couple calls that about Chad's choice. So we might have to dive into that one a little bit. A lot of love for Miami, especially.
I've noticed.
Yeah. So got a couple ones about that, but again, I don't know if I totally agree with that. I think I like Chad's choice. Got some calls about the Rams. McVay apparently is really good in international games. Okay. I mean, that's not going to be one I'm going to spend too much time worrying about. It's like not in a position I've been taking much about. Just want people to know that there are pros on that side. And for the chalky side, a lot of love for Panthers for a couple pros I know. And let's get to the ones that maybe we've nailed, Chad. Tennessee, they love it. Minnesota, they love it. We didn't really spend much time talking about the Saints. A lot of pros love for the Saints. That's a good spot, good number. Obviously, we're going to talk about Raiders. We love that was a big talking point, a lot of pros. And our Monday night special, Chad, we might have to do it. Every pro I talk to likes our Detroit pick. Every pro I talk to likes our Houston pick. So we have some decisions to make this week because I like those spots. The more I talk to guys, the more it feels like, okay, we might have been locked in. And that those are really good spots, those two Monday night doubleheader games. So, yeah, I would say we had a little bit of pushback. For the most part, a lot of love for our picks. And we'll see because, again, the public has just been getting crushed this year. We know the data. We've seen the numbers. It's been the dream is professional better. And like I joke with people, if you're listening to someone shows or you're, paying like a sucker for someone's picks on social media and they have a losing record in the NFL this season, they are the square of squares. You are dealing with a legit A square because I know pros who they don't do anything work-wise. They don't put 80 hours of work in a week. They simply fade the public and ride with the books. It's like one of their most profitable years I can remember. So it's a good year to bet the books. It's been a good year to bet these dogs. And, I feel like me and you have done well taking favorites when we need to this season. And this week, again, we're on a couple of favorites. So do love the dogs this week like a lot of the pros do, but there's some favorites. They're not, I didn't get a ton of calls about the Chargers. I still love the Chargers just because a lot of pros don't love it and a couple of them are on the Colts. I still think that's a Charger spot. And like Washington, a lot of pros I talk to like Cowboys. I still think Washington's a good spot. So it's an interesting week with professionals going back and forth on a lot of these games.
Well, a lot of short lines, so you're going to get a lot of two-way action on short lines. All right, that was Sharp Calls. Let's get into the games. We are going to make fans do gross things this week, and that includes this next game. New England at Tennessee. A buddy texted me the other day, and he said, this has to be brass balls. You know what? He's right. Our brass balls bet of the week, presented by Hard Rock Bet. The Tennessee Titans +7. Do you want to start? Do you want me to start? I have a lot of thoughts on how we ended up here because we did not talk about not wanting to get to a spot. We did not want to get to this spot.
Yeah, I'll be quick. I mean, again, people that listen to the show, SOS, Sharp or Square, this is the sharp side we know, and we know the public side is going to be the Patriots. They're going to be in every teaser. I'm sure people are going to take them to Survivor contest. Just be careful. Like, even though it's not a huge advantage the first game after the coach is fired, I do think these type of scenarios where a coach was so bad and it was so negative, and a lot of the stuff they lost felt like it was self-inflicted. I do think these type of spots matter, and yeah, it's gross. Like if this was 7.5, like it's going to be for us most likely in the contest, I would be banging the table. You have to grab it right now because to me at 7, this is right where it should be. Like this is a good number, probably getting 2 free points. And Chad really talked about it's again, there's always lazy stats, but there are things you should take away from it. 3 straight road games for a team, that's a lazy stat, but it's profitable to fade. Fading teams that are off 3 straight road games, let alone they've already won 2 straight. This
covered 2 straight.
Yeah, off 2 straight wins. Horrible spot. So that to me is another thing where it's like, okay, we have our favorite dead cat bounce with the new coach. Now you're mixing in just how horrible of a spot this is. If anyone can win it, it is variable. But like you said, I think you said it was like a 30% win rate or something horrible.
34,
this spot. Yeah. So I'm with you, brother. Like I'm invested in this Tennessee. I bet a lot into this +7 at this point. And it's gross, but the more I think about it, the more it's like, no, this is the exact time and spot for us to back this Tennessee team. So yeah, good number. It's a really good number. We have a lot of safety in this number too, where it's like you're getting the 7. There's no excuse. If this was 5.5, maybe I could lie to Chad and talk him out of it and try to get away from it. But at this number, it's insane. It's so inflated. We got to take it. And yeah, this type of game will look like an idiot with egg on our face Sunday night, or our fans who love and trust us, they'll see this is why we bet these spots. It's all about the number. Don't even watch. If you can't stand this Tennessee team, don't watch it, because I agree it's probably not going to be fun, but it is just so much about the number in this spot here. And I love that you brought up how the 3rd straight road game, to me, that's all I needed to hear to really get me behind this Tennessee team.
Look, the split of bets right now is 80% on the Patriots, 20% on the Titans.
That sounds right, yeah.
So, like, everything says the Patriots right now are at peak value. Yeah. Sharp versus square. We both won last week. I had the Panthers. You had the Chiefs. I defer to you, good friend.
This is a tough one. I guess I got to do it. Got to take the Lions. Give me the Lions -5.5.
God, you know what? That's fine. That's fine.
I almost did the Chargers, but
I'm surprised you didn't do the Chargers.
Yeah, I just feel more confident feel safer about those Goff stats. He's just the moneymaker in these spots.
I'm taking Houston. I'll take the +3. For me, it came down to Houston, the Chargers, and the Lions. This has been Sharper Square, part of the Volume Podcast Network. We will be back on Sharper Square YouTube on Sunday morning. You're going to get to eavesdrop on an intimate conversation between me and my BFF, and we're going to make utterly human decisions and be miserable the rest of the day. We will be back on Sharper Square YouTube Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, to recap all the misery that will be live. Until next time, love you.